Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon 2023 or Pokemon Horizons The Series anime episode review. This time I am talking about episode 44, so let's get to it. In this episode, Friede reaches the mysterious tower which he soon sees Spinel enter. After recording some evidence, Friede returns to the airship to share his findings with the rest of the team. Clearly the explorers are up to something, especially since Coral said that they have a plan to catch Rayquaza. Realizing that they will likely use a machine to lure it in, Friede says that they should immediately go on the offensive, relying on Cap to fry the machine in question using electricity, with Dot offering to create a program to hack it just in case. Since approaching via airship or Charizard would be too obvious, Friede tells Ludlow to ready a boat. While Friede initially tells Liko and Roy to stay behind since it's too dangerous, their determination convinces him to let them come along. So the four of them reach the island that houses the tower via boat. They then sneak through a jungle filled with Pokemon to arrive at the tower. Surprisingly, the door is open, which instantly raises a red flag since Spinel clearly had to input a code to get in. Suspicious, Friede and Cap enter the tower by themselves, and sure enough, once they do, the door locks itself and Spinel appears before them with his Umbreon. He reveals that this is a trap specifically for Friede, the only one that can get in their way, since mere kids cannot possibly pose a problem. Friede tells Liko and company to look elsewhere while he readies to confront Spinel, delighted to finally meet the man behind the voice. Spinel reveals their master plan to summon Rayquaza. He was able to build a machine that replicates the energy Terapagos uses to call Rayquaza. Friede says that even if they can get Rayquaza to appear, surely they cannot defeat it. But Spinel says that with 3 experienced admins on duty, he believes they can. Friede says that Spinel does not seem like the type to rely on others, and he confirms that he isn't. He is just using the other admins to catch Rayquaza without him having to do anything. Clearly, Spinel does not consider his colleagues friends or comrades. So, after saying everything that needed to be said, it's battle time. Friede initially wants to use Charizard, even though Cap is right there, which makes me think that Charizard is stronger. This makes sense considering Friede got Charizard first. However, realizing that the enclosed space they are in does not offer enough room for Charizard to fly or terastalize, Friede ends up having to use Cap. I love that this makes Spinel say that Friede is looking down on him, which is the same thing Amegio said. Something Friede mentions while also warning Spinel that he will regret underestimating Cap. While he successfully brushes off a Snarl, confuses Umbreon with Double Team, and gets close enough to attack with Thunder Punch, Umbreon bounces him off with Reflect. A second wave of clones is easily broken through with Quick Attack. Cap then takes a foul play which uses his power against him. While Cap does not back down, he cannot overcome foul play with Thunder Punch, so he is launched into the wall repeatedly. This, however, cracks the wall, giving Friede an idea. He has Cap charge Umbreon continuously with Thunder Punch, which results in him slamming into the same wall again and again, making the crack grow bigger and bigger until there is a big enough gap that Cap can break through it with Bolt Tackle, allowing him and Friede to escape. At which point, they begin to search the island with Charizard, leaving Spinel in awe, who exclaims that they are worthy of further analysis. Meanwhile, Liko and company search for the other explorers to no avail. However, Terapagos soon senses familiar energy coming from a nearby lighthouse. Sure enough, The other 3 admins are here. Agate, who I will refer to as Chalce going forward, since this is her name in English, has turned on the machine, while Coral and the Sidian are standing by, waiting for Rayquaza to show up. Coral reveals that Amedeo was supposed to take part in the operation, but he's late and Spinel, who cannot stand him, decided to start the party without him. Soon, the clouds split and Rayquaza appears. This makes Liko and company who are on their way speed up by hilariously having Quagsire use the boat equivalent of nitrous oxide. Meanwhile, nearby, a familiar streamer is live, and she soon spots Rayquaza in the distance, who is bombarded with a barrage of attacks, including super effective ones. Turns out that the machine confuses Rayquaza, since it's emitting energy that would normally indicate a friend, so Rayquaza does not fight back. Liko and company spot the machine, so they call Dot to tell her that they need her hacking program. However, direct access to the machine is needed for it to work. With encouragement from her Pokemon, Dot decides to head out to do the hacking herself. Soon, Rayquaza is weakened enough that Chalce deems it ready to capture, so she takes out an Ultra Ball. However, Roy intervenes, first by having Fuecoco shake the lighthouse with Stomping Tantrum, and then by having Wattrel intercept the Ultra Ball mid-flight, which it pays dearly for. Coral and the Sidian gang up on Liko and company in order to stop their meddling. However, Sprigatito keeps Garganacl at bay with Quick Attack, and Friede arrives with Charizard to keep Glalie in check. Soon the airship approaches and Dot freaking jumps off it to land on the lighthouse, revealing that her Needlething suit has some very good cushioning, which Quaxly and Tinkatink also take advantage of. While her Pokemon keep Medicham busy, Dot successfully hacks the machine. With it out of commission, Rayquaza is finally able to fight back. It uses Draco Meteor to rain destruction upon everything and everyone, destroying the machine in the process. Enraged by the fact that their plan went awry and Rayquaza's refusal to roll over and let itself be captured, Coral employs her favorite last-ditch strategy of having Glalie rush in and self-destruct. While Rayquaza manages to intercept it with Dragon Pulse, the explosion happens close enough to knock it back. It crashes into the brave Olivine, causing serious damage to it, much to everyone's despair. The episode ends with them all watching in awe as the airship is about to go down. There is honestly nothing I can fault in this episode. From the start, it was basically non-stop excitement. Friede and Spinel got to meet face to face for the first time and they had a short, yes, but still cool battle. We got to see all the Explorer admins minus Amedeo get some much deserved screen time. Chalce especially. I love the banter between them. Iono appeared, which is always a delight. Hopefully she gets to do more next episode. The confrontation between everyone near the end was thrilling. Dot had an epic hero moment complete with a hero entrance and her Pokemon got to fight as well. The Explorer raid battle versus Rayquaza was a great spectacle. Once Rayquaza was free to fight back, its retaliation was awe-inspiring as always, and seeing the brave Olivine take such a hit was very shocking, especially seeing everyone's despair-filled faces. To top it all off, the episode was deftly paced so that the intensity never let up. It was exhilarating the whole way through and I was hooked and thrilled the entire time. Additionally, it was all well animated, plus the episode ended on quite the cliffhanger, ensuring that my anticipation for the next one is through the roof. So overall, this episode was simply fantastic. I truly have no complaints about it. The combination of so many characters and epic set pieces converging into one big, intense conflict that was expertly animated and paced all led to an episode that was an exhilarating marvel to watch from start to finish. Definitely an amazing start to the climax of this arc. But that's the review and the video. Click on the links on screen now to see my reviews of the previous 3 episodes. I will see you over there. Thank you so very much for watching.